Hey everyone, welcome back to Read More. I'm just going to do kind of a short improvised session this week, getting caught up on some reading, doing some big reads. Let me know what you're reading. I'm curious what's going on out there, looking for new titles as we proceed into 2021. But for me, I want to do this, hit a little timeout, pause button, and maybe offer up, I think a lot of the viewers on here are fiction readers, or you can maybe pick up an odd nonfiction book as it comes down the new books shelf. But this is a little bit of a plea to maybe consider some of the big history books of yesteryear, and specifically calling out sort of the people have different political opinions. That's fine. Here at the library, all comers are welcome. And I certainly don't want to alienate anyone watching this program, but I don't, factual, sticking to the facts. That earlier this year in January, the Capitol building was attacked, and there was sort of the recognition of the split in America. That Americans are polarized. There's two sides. We hear this rhetoric all the time. Let me know your thoughts on that. Is that true as you walk down the street, that people just can't come together at all? They can't discuss things or find anything in common, etc., or it matters what district you live in, and so on and so forth? Well, to me, when a lot of that was going on, I thought for moral clarity, reach for a history book. And a big project going on online is people kind of rereading some things, trying to get their bearings in today's world, right? And a similar era in American history when people were very split, they were politically polarized. There was all kinds of consternation socially and culturally, was the Reconstruction era following the Civil War. And I'm not going to harangue you with sort of like history buff tidbits here, but really just an exercise you may consider for a book club or for you among your friends. Eric Foner's Reconstruction. For people who know Eric Foner, the historian, obviously just a giant in the field. Reconstruction was like his focused era. We're talking kind of 1863 from the Emancipation Proclamation to 1877. Typically, as someone who enjoys reading the odd history book, I never really delved into Reconstruction, frankly, because just as shallow as I sound, I thought it was boring. And boy, was I wrong. There's so much to go on there, but certainly the mistakes following Lincoln's assassination, what happened with radical republicanism in the Deep South between carpetbaggers, the freedmen or the freed slaves, and giving people autonomy, not just the ability to no longer be enslaved, but to also have the right to vote and to have a political life in America. And his book is very much built on W.E.B. DuBois' Black Reconstruction in America. I am still working my way through this, but Foner owes such a massive debt to DuBois here. I'd have to say, as people know, I run the Bucket List Book Club, where we read books that you need to try to scratch off your list because you feel obligated to do so. This is one to add to that pile, especially for people in America trying to examine maybe really, in a sense, after the Civil War. If the Civil War was, certainly the institution of slavery should never have occurred. The atrocities of the Civil War should never have happened. And then, thanks to Andrew Johnson, perhaps certain things were not done following the Civil War properly as to why we are where we are in the 21st century. So I'm going to leave it generically at that. Just sort of to get your bearings, run to history books. And I want to use the plural there because anyone who leans too much on a single history book You know, we can't do that. You can't bring that to a conversation. There has to be multiple sort of competing conversations and citations going on in a healthy, good faith dialogue. And that's what this librarian has to say. Not for me to fix the world's problems, but just a gentle plea out there that I think more people should read history. There, I said it. All right, this has been Read More this week. Thank you all so much. I'll see you next time.